MIs, welcome back to my channel. Again, I am Jess, and as you can tell from the title, this is a story time. Earlier today, I hosted an Instagram poll on my story for my first story time, and the options were we shared the same boy toy, and of course, this title, I got locked out at 4 a.m. Being as though both story times was neck and neck, my second story time will be we shared the same boy toy. I promise you guys. If you missed the Instagram story poll, my Instagram is linked down in the description box below. So you can follow me and you can look out for the next poll for whatever video I'm doing. And yeah, let's get into this video.
What I want when I come through, I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
During the school year, I would usually go over my cousin's house every other weekend. It was the summertime, so I went over there for like maybe a week and a half or so. My parents don't love me. So they sent me off. It was a day we had went outside and we didn't come back in the time that we were supposed to, so we got in trouble for it. And her mom, my cousin's mom, told us that we couldn't go outside the next day. So we were chilling in the house all day. This was around the time when Vine was popping and Dub Smash was popping. So like we'll sit around the house and make all these different vines. We'll make all these different Dub Smashes and more. We'll sit around and listen to music. This was around the time when everybody first found out about Party Next Door. So of course that was like our favorite singer around the time, and every time it was just a thing me and my cousin did. We always listened to Party Next Door, always made Dub Smashes, always made vines. And yeah, that was just our thing. Or we would just sit around and watch Nickelodeon all day. Why? It was her favorite channel, so whatever. I didn't complain because my shows also came on there. Anyways, in my story times, I would not be giving out government names just for people's privacy. So I would be giving them nicknames. So the name I'm gonna give my cousin is Julia. So Julia and I sat in the house, we did what we did. So time rolls around maybe like 8 o'clock. So 8 o'clock comes. Let's see. I'm gonna name him Charming. Charming and Ego. Charming and Ego came to Julia's house and knocked on the door and asked could we come outside. We're gonna name Julia's mom Priscilla. So Priscilla answered the door. Charming asked could me and Julia come outside, and Priscilla was like, I don't know, because they kinda in trouble. They not supposed to be outside today. So Priscilla was being nice, and Priscilla let us go outside. So Priscilla let us go outside, but Priscilla was like, be back at 9:30. So me and Julia went upstairs. We hurried up and put on our clothes and we went outside. So we walked around the block. Where she lived, it was a hood called, it's a hood in Virginia called Old Forge. It was bad, but it wasn't that bad. But it was bad. It was like bad for you to be outside late at night. We walked around maybe like twice. So rolling around into 9:30. Me and Julia head back to the house. We get in the house and we start doing what we was doing earlier in the day. No, we was about to start doing what we was doing early in the day. And Priscilla was like, oh, y'all could go back out there until 10 o'clock. But I want y'all in this house at 10 o'clock. So we sat on the porch, whoop-de-woo. We was doing whatever. I think we was talking or we was playing. We was doing something. I really can't remember. But we were sitting on the porch and time flew by. We wasn't really paying attention to the time. So 10:10 rolled around. We finally checked the time and we seen that it was 10:10. And we like, oh crap. So we bum rushed into the door. And Priscilla was standing right there. She was like, I thought I told y'all to be in the house at 10 o'clock. And we was like, we weren't paying attention to the time. We weren't paying attention to the time. But we really wasn't paying attention to the time. So she was like, oh, okay, whatever. So Priscilla went downstairs in her room. Me and Julia went upstairs. Me and Julia was chilling in the room. Charming called my phone. And he was like, what y'all up to? And we was like, nothing. We just chilling. It's boring now that we back in the house. And then that's when Julie was like, we'll be back out there later. And it was like, all right, bet. Maybe 12 o'clock roll, no. we waited until Priscilla went to sleep. Priscilla usually go to sleep around like 11:30, 12 o'clock after she put her 2 kids to sleep. We made sure Priscilla was asleep and we made sure my aunt was asleep. It was like 1 o'clock and Charmin texted my phone. He was like, all right, we on our way over there. We'll be over there in 15 minutes. So we wait 15 minutes and Charmin texted me again. Charmin was like, we outside, come on. So me and Julia go downstairs. Julia opens up the door and Charmin and Ego not right there. So we looking, we like, where they at? So I text Charmin, I'm like, where y'all at? And like, right after I text them, here come Charmin and Ego come around the corner. And they like, we right here. So we quietly closed the door. We started walking down like, so like, it's like a parking lot. It's a park. You know how houses are and then with the little parking lot. So we start walking down the parking lot and like walking down, it's like the woods like over here. So we start walking down away from the house so that we wouldn't get caught in case Priscilla woke up. So we started walking down that way. We was playing around, talking. We started walking back and forth up the street. And the boys, I think the boys had a football and they was playing with the football. And it was like a bike. It was like a bike. We was playing, me and my cousin was playing on. Me and Julia was playing on the bike. So I was playing on the bike and I was like, I kind of forgot how to ride a bike. So it was like, she was pushing me. And I was like, you know, we ain't got your feet on the paddles and you got your feet sitting out. So my feet was like sitting out and I started screaming. She was like, girl, you being loud for what? You trying to get caught? So I had put my feet down, I stopped it. So I don't smoke. Julia kinda smoked because she be around them. And Charmin and Ego smoke anyways. They was some crackheads. So we had walked around like the back way so that we wouldn't have to sit on the porch because my aunt room was right here and my aunt used to always look out the window. They was rolling up. We weren't really paying attention to the time again. So it was like maybe like 2:30ish and we like walking around in the back. And the back is like, it's like maybe a couple of lights. You can see, but you can't really see, but you can see. Like you can see people right in front of you, basically. But you can't see from a far distance. Like if somebody was coming from this end and walking towards y'all, y'all can't see them. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. So we playing around in the back and like Charmin lived on the, like the way the back is set up, Charmin lived on the other side of the houses. Like it was like a cut and Charmin lived on that side. So we in the back and we playing around. They got the football, they playing. And it was another friend. We gonna name him Cuddy. Cuddy came around, so they playing with the football. And I forgot to mention, Charmin is my boyfriend. I had a boyfriend. Yes, I had a boyfriend. Julia was, I wouldn't say she was dealing with him, but she was dealing with him. Julia was dealing with Ego. So they playing with the football. Me and Julia just walking back and forth, playing music on our phone, singing along to it. We finally sit down. This the part where we messed up at. We messed up when we sat in the back of Julia's house. It was a very dumb decision, but we was making sure Priscilla didn't get up. So, Priscilla had a glass door in her room. A glass door. You know the door that you open up like this? Yeah, Priscilla had a glass door in her room. So we sat right there and it was like, I think it was a tree branch or something. It was either a tree branch we all was sitting on, or it was one of them little, I don't know what the thing is called, but it got the little fan thingy thing in it. And it spin around and it heat up. The little things they tell you not to sit on. They start smoking. The boys start smoking. We just sitting there and we cooling. We cooling, we laughing, we talking. So then that's when maybe like, it's getting closer to 4 o'clock. Me and Priscilla finally realized the time. We finally realized the time. We like, oh. We like, oh man, we about to go in the house. So we go to the house. We go up to the front door. And me and Priscilla about to walk in. The door is locked. The door is locked. And then when I say it's locked, it's locked. So not Priscilla, me and Julia panicking, bro. We were like panicking. We panicking. We like, bruh, I know we didn't lock the door. We didn't lock the door at all when we left out. We made sure that door was unlocked. So I'm guessing Priscilla woke up and locked the door. Me and Julia panicking, like we're like panicking. So we move away from the house, and we move away from the house, but we went back into the back, and we told Charmin and Ego and Cuddy what was going on. We was like, we locked out, we can't get in. They was like, well, y'all want to go around the corner real quick and just wait until the door is unlocked? And we was like, yeah, sure. So we stepped away from the house. So we like, dang, we're gonna have to wait until they wake up. We're gonna have to wait till they wake up to open up the door. Oh my God, we're gonna be in so much trouble. Like, we really panicking, like panicking. 4 o'clock, go back around. We go back around the house, and we like, you know what, we just gonna knock on the door, and we just gonna take whatever consequence it is that come our way. We just gonna take that. Me and Julia walking up to the door, and we just like really scared. Like, we scared to even knock on the door because we already know what's gonna happen. Like, we waited like maybe 5 minutes later until we knocked on the door. So we knock on the door. We knock on the door, like, she knocked on the door like very silently. Boom. Priscilla opened up the door. Priscilla opens up the door. Priscilla, like the way the door was set up, the living room was right here. So you can hear anything, like even a tap on the door, a little single tap on the door, you can hear it. Y'all should have seen our faces. We scared, bro. We scared. We already knew what it was. Priscilla opened up her hand. Priscilla was like, we already knew what it was. So she took our phones and we went upstairs. Priscilla looked at Charmin, Cuddy, and what's his name? And Ego. I forgot his name. She looked at Charmin, Ego, and Cuddy. She shut that door real quick. Me and Julia walking up the steps. Me and Julia go in her room, and we like, oh man, we in trouble. We was hoping that she wouldn't come in the room and she wouldn't say nothing. Priscilla stayed downstairs for like maybe 3 minutes. Like 3 minutes later, Priscilla come upstairs. Oh man, we already knew what was about to happen. Priscilla like, so what y'all doing outside? And we was like we was dead silent. She was like, what y'all doing outside? And we just looking like, we ain't got nothing to say. So she was like, okay. So she looked at me and she was like, and Pinky, you know you ain't supposed to be outside. It's cool, cause I'm gonna tell your mother tomorrow. I'm like, dang. And if you know me personally, back then, I used to get in trouble for anything. My mother did not play that. My mother did not play that. So I used to get in trouble for anything. Anything I did, I get cursed out by my mother. And if you know my mother used to be pressed to take my phone. We ain't do nothing. We just sat in dead silence. So Priscilla cut off the light. And she was like, y'all go to sleep. And then she walked out the door. So me and Priscilla me and Julia started talking about it. We started talking about it. And Priscilla went downstairs. Priscilla went down in her room. So me and Julia started talking about it. We're like, dang, we just got in trouble. We got our phones taken. The morning rise, Priscilla come in the room. She like, get up. Both of y'all, get up. Clean this room. Get up. Clean this room. We like, dang. Our punishment start now. We get up, we clean the room. We done cleaning the room. So Priscilla calls us in my aunt's room. I'm gonna call my aunt Gabby. So Gabby and Priscilla called us in the room. We in the room. And Gabby starts shaking her head. Gabby looking at us like, Priscilla opens up her mouth. She like, what was y'all thinking? Me not even knowing that y'all outside is unacceptable. So we just, like, we still silent. Like, we still silent because we don't got nothing to say. She look at me again. She like, I hope you know what you got coming for you because you know your mother don't play that. You know your mother don't play that. So I don't even know why you even followed in Julia's footsteps. I mean, me and Julia laughed it off afterwards. Priscilla didn't even tell my mother. She didn't tell my mother. I was scared for nothing. But we did have to do a couple of things for Priscilla. I don't remember what everything she made us do, but she made us do some stuff around the house. And like, maybe like after we finished doing everything she told us to do, like 2 hours later, she gave us back our phones. And we apologized to her and some more stuff. she was just more so on us because something could have happened to us. You know what I mean? Because it's 4 o'clock in the morning. We outside with 3 boys. Anything could have happened, no matter if that's my boyfriend or not. That was the story when I got locked out the house at 4 a.m. We got in trouble with some more. Well, that wraps up this video. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Comment below some things you would like to see on my channel, because your comment does matter. Your comment does matter. Yeah, comment below some things you would like to see on my channel, because again, what you expect is what I'll post. What you don't expect is what I would not post. This is Life is Jazz, and I'll see you later, MIs. Bye.
Just saying that you know this, you mine till further notice. You thought I wouldn't notice your little ass